Before you proceed to watch this live trading video, please understand that you will have to watch first 3 videos in order to understand the strategy that you're about to see. So please go to my channel here on YouTube and click on the playlists, and now click on Forex Scalping Strategies. Now, once you click on it, you will have here many videos that you have got to watch first, including these 2 right here, the magic of Trendlines part 1 and part 2, and don't forget to follow it later with the magic of Fibonacci scalping strategies. Watching these videos is highly important to understand the strategy that I'm offering here on my channel for free. And mainly, of course, you will have to watch this one right here, because this is the main core of the strategy. These other 3 videos right here will help you to improve this strategy right here. So please watch them first in order to understand what I'm doing right here, and you can also apply it later. I didn't do a live trading videos on gold for really a long time, maybe over 2 years, for 2 reasons. Number one is the new audience of the channel, because most of them actually expecting a gold analysis, not a live trading video. And by the way, guys, I call it live trading because it's on my live account, not because it's live actually on YouTube. Second of all is, of course, I don't want to cause any confusion to the members, because I didn't post a live trading video for a long time, so therefore many of them might actually not be able to understand the strategy that I'm using in this live trading video. Therefore, I would like, guys, to show you this. 1 second. So of course, here is my channel on YouTube, and guys, in order to understand the strategy that you are seeing in this video, please proceed to watch this video right here. On my channel, on the playlist, you will find a Forex Scalping Strategies playlist. Here, I'm actually showing how to trade and to scalp the gold. And as you can see here, learn this amazing and simple strategy to scalp gold. It's very informative. Also, we are combining this with the magic of Trendlines. Watching these 2 is very important. Without watching these 2, most likely you won't get at all what I'm doing in this video, because I cannot just simply re-explain everything from scratch in every live trading video. So now what we can do, I'm actually right now scalping the gold and right now I'm actually on the 5-minute time frame. So it's really simple, guys. This is actually what I'm doing for my day trading. What I will do is simply look at the 5-minute time frame and highlight the key levels of a resistance or support trend line. For example, here we have a key level of a resistance trend line, as you can see. Right here we have resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it became also here a support trend line. Now, this is gonna be my template for the upcoming trades for the whole day. So as you can see, placing this right here, for example, right here, has actually caused me to find here a good entry to buy. Placing it right here exactly where else you want here, placing it on this level of a support trend line has led me to find this reversal right here, and as you can see, it was really a good reversal. So where can I place this one next? Simply, actually it's approaching my entry right here exactly. Check this out. So let me just zoom in to show it to you. Right here, I'm just gonna place my line on this level of a support trend line, as you can see right here, which means we have here, of course, a broken level of a resistance, and after the breakout happened right here, it also became here a support level. So placing the support trend line right here is actually giving me that this right here should be actually a good entry to buy. It's not really confusing, guys. It's really easy. Let me just show you more examples until the setup completes. Now, that's why we call it the magic of trend lines, because some of you might wonder, why did I choose this resistance trend line specifically? What if you, for example, choose this one right here, for example? Of course, it's still gonna work and give you the same exactly entry. Let me show you. If I just move this one right here, let's apply this one on the same entry that I have right here. Check this out. Wait a minute here. Look at that. Here we can see clearly, right here exactly. If I place this line right here on the broken level of the resistance trend line, it also leading also to the same entry. And by the way, guys, I have to place now the buy entry. Fantastic. I placed my buy entry, placing my stop loss to be around $50 only, no more than that. And take profit level should be at the nearest level of a resistance. So basically what I did right here is simply placing the buy order exactly at the nearest, or actually at the next level of a resistance trend line and a support trend line as well. The stop loss has been placed right here for investment reason. I don't want to risk more than $50 on this trade, and targeting, of course, the nearest level of a resistance to my entry. Always the take profit level has to be at the nearest level to your entry. So as you can see here, we have 3 bearish candles and right now we are expecting here a bullish reversal to happen. So if the market will continue the rise, this will be the first resistance or a support that the market will visit. And as you can see, instantly in profit. Guys, this is so profitable, so good, and so easy. What else? I wanted to talk about other things actually. I deleted the line. A second, I want to keep it, this one. Let me just keep this one. So yeah, I think that's about it for this trade. All we need to do right now is just simply wait for the market to continue the reversal. I actually might close it in less profits, just like that, right here, because I don't want to stay in the trade for a long time. I'm only scalping gold, and I really hate to stay a long time. Also, it's very important, guys, to use a good broker. As you can see, I'm using IC Markets. They are providing me with the lowest spread for the gold. Look at that. Gold, guys, is 0.5 spread. How good, I mean, how perfect is that? This is amazing. This is really excellent. That is what we want when we are scalping gold. I have received number of complaints of people when they're actually using my strategy. They are not really able to make good results because they are using different brokers, which offers at least 4 or 5 pips actually a spread on the gold. That's not gonna work. I highly recommend IC Markets from my personal experience. It's up to you to choose your broker, but for me personally, I recommend you guys to use IC Markets to get these amazing results with this excellent spread. Anyway, guys, let me know, please pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. And as you can see, the trade is going well in profit. Thankfully, guys, we are making around 30 pips of profit. I'm gonna close it right here, $58 of profit. That was fantastic, great. I hope by the end of the session we can close the account in above $4,000. All right, so let me just now increase the lot size to be at least one lot size. Let's try to find something else, because now the next trade for the gold might actually take a while. So let me just now try to find something else in the pound JPY. Pound JPY actually. Let me just check something out. I will do right now. I want to make sure that we can find something good on the pound JPY. So what I will do is simply draw here a support trend line, and that will be my template for the next trades. So what I will do right now is simply place the same line and just move it right here on the next levels of a resistance and support trend line. So as you can see, it tells me that exactly. Check this out, guys. This is why I love this strategy. As you can see, the market has always been respecting these levels, and as you can see, it always reverses right on this level of a supported trend line. So as you can see, the reversal has occurred almost there. Better, of course, is to wait for the pound JPY to fall a little bit more and place here our buy order, but that might actually take a while because this is 1 hour time frame. So my friends, to save your time, I will now pause the recording and I will continue once I find the next setup. Alright, so I found something very good here with the EURUSD. And now, as you can see, the EURUSD, based on the 5-minute time frame, has actually just made here a bullish breakout from this resistance right here at the bracket of 1.33. So where exactly is the next level to continue buying this pair? Again, we will use now the magic of trend lines. What you need to do is simply draw the resistance trend line randomly from any point to another point. I will use it from this point to this point right here. Let me just now go ahead and do it. Draw the resistance trend line just like that. Fantastic. Now again, what you have here is a template. And if you apply it, guys, in the past or in the future, you will see that the market has always been reversing at this level. Don't be afraid. That's why we call it the magic of trend lines. Don't be scared to use it. Don't say this doesn't make any sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I actually have explained it in another video called the magic of trend lines. So right now, if we check actually in the past, check this out. The market, if I would have used this one earlier, I would actually have been able to catch these 3 trades. Now, next one is gonna be right here exactly. So I will just simply place my trend line right on this level of a resistance trend line, just like that. And I will wait for the EURUSD to fall back all the way right here and retest the broken level of a resistance trend line to become here a new supported trend line. And that's gonna take a few pips. Actually, I think it's around gonna be 7 pips only. So let me know, please, my friends, pause the recording and I'll be back to you later once I open the trade and show you what we can do. Now EURUSD is approaching our entry. You know why I like trading this pair? Look at that, the spread is 0, absolutely 0. I really love trading in IC markets. However, guys, I think now it's gonna be almost time to place the trade. It's just gonna be like less than 2 pips far away from the entry, and I really don't want to miss this entry. I think it's gonna be a good one. Let me just be sure. I think yes, we can maybe place now the trade, or wait for a few minutes. Okay, sorry guys, forgive me about that. I will just wait till it touch the line to have really the perfect entry. I will pause the recording again. And here we go. I'm gonna place now the trade. Exactly, fantastic. Look at that, exactly at my entry. Fantastic. No need to risk more than $67 on this trade. Maybe a little more. Let's make it 70. Now, since I have placed my trade right here, and look at that. So far, it's a sniper entry. Going in profit so far. Where is gonna be my take profit level? Now, as you can see, here we have a resistance level, but here also we have a support. That support right here is actually the nearest one to my entry. So let's say the market will reverse exactly now from this point. Now, the market, if it's going to continue the rise, it's going to face, first of all, this level of a support, and after that, it's going to continue the rise to reach this level of a resistance. So therefore, my take profit level has to be placed at the nearest one among these two, which is, of course, this one right here. Therefore, I'm going to place here my take profit level, which is going to be around $100. Hopefully, we can make it. Now, let's hope for the best. Again, this trade might fail, guys. I mean, there is absolutely no perfect strategy in the world. Sometimes this trade, actually this strategy doesn't work. That's why every strategy has percentage, of course, of failure. I would say that my strategy has 80% winning ratio. Therefore, it means that we are left with 20% chance of a failure in this trade. Therefore, let's play it safe and make sure that we can actually afford the losses. I don't want to lose more than $70 maximum with this trade. Let me know, please, guys. Pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later to show you what will gonna happen with this trade. Alright, everyone. So actually, I'm not happy with this trade anymore. It was actually going in good profit for around 5 pips and then went back. I actually had to even expand the stop loss, and right now it's actually on $81. I want to exit this trade. Let's now accept $42 of loss. I don't want to stay on it anymore. I don't like it. It seems like the EURUSD is actually not reversing at the moment, which is really fine. Also, what we had right here basically is actually a fake breakout, indicates also a continuation in the fall. So therefore, closing this trade, in my opinion, was the best decision. Let's now go back to the gold. Alright, so as we can see right now, the gold so far is still rising, or actually, sorry, I would say ranging at this level of a resistance. So therefore, right now, it's gonna be risky to open any trade with the gold. Give me please few minutes. I will just pause the recording, then I'll be back to you once I find the next setup. Alright, so now pound CHF is actually showing me something very good, and I'm going now to place the sell order instantly. I don't want to miss the setup, and of course I will explain to you the reason behind this trade. We just want to make sure that we place our stop loss. First of all, the first thing you always should place, guys, is your stop loss. Always should be number one. Number two is the take profit level. But number one is always to place the stop loss. Now, let me explain to you the reason behind this trade. So right now, again, we are applying again the magic of trend lines in this trade. And even if I don't apply it, we will still reach the same conclusion. So, to make sure that we are actually drawing the right line, it's always ideal to choose a key levels of a resistance trend lines. So as you can see here, we have a strong key level of a resistance trend line just like that. Now again, what you will do is simply drag and drop the same line that you have just drawn here, and as you can see, we could actually have found these perfect entries. Of course not this one, because it would have happened before this reversal. Look at that here, for example, we actually could have caught this setup. As you can see, the market has actually respected the support trend line right here. However, moral of the story is, if we place the same line right here exactly at this level of a key support trend line, the lowest level of a key support trend line, as you can see, the market actually has made here a bearish breakout from this area, and right now already has respected the same level as a new resistance trend line, which means the market right now has a good chance to continue the fall. Not only that, but look at that, guys. This is actually right now price action lesson right here. So as you can see, we have here a very strong bearish candle happened, and remember, I'm right now on the 5-minute time frame. So we had here a very strong bearish breakout candle, which actually went in over 46 pips. Now, as you can see, the market is actually trying to make correction, and as you can see, we have here a very small green candles compared to this one right here. This candle right here actually indicates a strong pressure from these sellers to push the market to continue to go down. And since we're actually looking at a new level of a resistance trend line after the bearish breakout from the support trend line, adding to this, if we apply right now the Fibonacci retracement on the recent structure like that, we can notice that the market is actually now reversing at 61.8. So all of that says that the pound CHF has a good chance to continue the fall, and hopefully will reach our take profit level, which actually has been placed at the nearest level of a support to that entry. So therefore, we are actually expecting around $144 with this trade, which means we can actually make good profit, recover the previous loss. And the safe zone, the stop loss has been placed at $98 because I simply don't want to risk more than that. Also, the trade is actually right now at exactly 61.8. So therefore, if the market will be able to reach this level above 61.8 and above the previous wick right here, it means that this trade is no longer valid. And as we can see, indeed, we are already running in profit. All right, so let's now please guys pause the recording, and I'll be back to you later once this trade is over. Fantastic guys, fantastic. The trade is running very well, and right now we are making over $100 in profit. Let's take it and get done with this trade. Fantastic. I'm so happy because we have recovered the losses, and yeah, I'm just so happy. That's really great. So we recovered the losses very quickly. That's, of course, guys, part of trading. Losing is part of the game, and you cannot skip this part. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Now the video is 15 minutes in length. I think that's going to be enough. And I don't want to make the video so long. I will try to upload at least one of these videos once a week. But the moral of the story is I'm not here to show off my skill. I'm here to show you how I'm doing actually my day trading using the magic of Trendlines. Trust me, please. The magic of Trendlines is one of the best, if not really the best, scalping strategy that you will ever encounter in your life. I highly recommend you guys to watch these videos which I have shown you, and hopefully it will improve your trading skills. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments. I will make sure to reply to each one of them. And also, hopefully, I will see you very soon in the next gold analysis video, because as you can see, our signal for the gold unfortunately didn't go well, or actually hasn't even been triggered, and the gold just kept rising and already reached the take profit level, I believe. Therefore, I will upload the video very soon. I believe we will continue buying the gold if the price action is going to remain the same. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.